Okay, so this is going to be the video to help you with the homework for lesson one. This is going to be talking about three things and a secret fourth thing that we sort of touched on in our last lesson. It's going to be printing, it's going to be inputs and variables, as well as f strings, and we'll touch on, and I always spell this wrong, concatenation. I believe that is the correct spelling. There we go. And to concat is to combine two things together. So let's take a look at the homework and see what we need to do. So I just want to review quickly how to print. So we print by putting something inside these brackets. I can say hello, Kasim, and say hello to myself, and this will print in the console. I can also do something like this, 2 plus 3. However, if I do 2 plus 3 inside of these speech marks, you'll see that the math doesn't compute. The math isn't actually being done. However, if I do 2 plus 3 like this, well, now it's going to say 5. So it's very important that you notice whether or not there are these marks here. And if there are those marks, these speech marks, that means that the math will not be done. It's just going to print out exactly what's inside of these speech marks, like so. Good. So what I want you to do now in your homework is print 2 lines of your own. And you can print anything you want. Ideally, I want you to print something related to math and something related to yourself. So maybe you can say, hello, my name is so-and-so. And maybe you can type in 5 plus 5. And I want you to print that on page 1. So the next thing we're going to do is look at variables. Now, if I don't want to always type in, for example, print Kasim, I can just do this. I can save my name inside of name, like so. And then inside of print, I can put name. Very good. Now this saves us a bunch of time, right? Especially if I want to use my name several times in my code. Like so. This will save us a bunch of time. You can see it's going to print Kasim, 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 Kasim. Good. So we can also do some other things, right? Instead of having to hard code the name here, we can use input. What is your name? And now whatever I type in, for example, if I run now, I can now type inside my console. I can type in Kasim, press enter, and you can see that Kasim is being printed like so. I can even combine a string with my name. And now this is going to print hello Kasim. Well, after I type Kasim, it's going to type in hello Kasim. So what I want you to do here is ask the user for their favorite color and print out I like that color too, or I like red too. So it'd be hello, or rather it would be I like plus color 2. And remember, these spaces are important because if you don't include the spaces, well, you'll see what happens if you don't include the spaces. And I encourage you to use Replit while you're doing your homework to figure out what's right and what's not right. Really good. So the next thing we're going to do now is look at some very, very basic math. So if I save x as 5 and y as 3, I can now do print x plus y, and it's going to do the math, which is going to be equal to 8. If I do 8 times y, well, this is going to be 15. I can even do 8 divided by y, and this will do some division. And there's one more thing I can do. Ah, yes, minus. You can see we can do math inside of our print statement. So what I want you to do here is I want you to write your own math sentence in the space below in your homework sheet that will save a number inside of a variable, just like we've done here, and then add 10 to it. So I can do something like this. X plus 100. This is not 10, but I'm not going to give you the exact answer, but you should be able to figure out pretty easily from here. And this is going to print out the solution, which is 105. The next thing we're going to do is to look at some f strings. Now f strings were like this, right? If you remember, I can do name equals input. What is your name? And then I can say print. Remember, we're using an f string. Hello Kasim, or rather hello name, sorry, hello name. And this will now print out the name of anything I put inside here. So I can do, let's do Matthew. Hello, Matthew. If I run that again and I use Adam, it's going to say hello, Adam. If I run that again and I put in numbers, it's going to say hello 234 234 234. Oh, if I press enter, it will. Oh, there we go again. 234 234 234. There we go. Hello 234 234 234. Super easy. So now what I want you to do, because you now have all the skills to do this, is on paper, I want you to write a program that asks for your name, asks for your age, and prints out in an F string, hello, name, you are age, years old. It should be super simple to do this. I don't think you'll have too much difficulty. And if you do have difficulty, watch this video again. It's only 6 minutes, and this will help you understand what to do and walk you through the steps you need to take to finish this homework. So have a wonderful day, and I hope you have lots of fun doing this homework. Goodbye.